Hi guys. So we're doing a different Finish It Friday this week. I have a craft fair on Sunday and I have this pile of tatted things that I need to finish up. We're going to press them, stiffen them, and we're going to bead some of them, and we're going to see what we end up with that I feel is good enough for the craft fair. So that is our Finish It Friday for this week. I will adjust the camera and we'll get working because this is coming up quick. Nothing like leaving it to the last minute. All right, let's get working. I've got this nice wool pad. It's nice and thick, and I use that for ironing on so it protects the surface. All right, first piece. This was going to be a necklace. We have a purple necklace, which needs beads added to it, but I've already put fasteners on it, so that's good. This one is already beaded and chained, but it does need to be ironed and it needs a better fabric stiffener on it. So we'll iron that one. This is for a bracelet. So I have this lovely foam pad, and what I do is pin the pieces to this and then apply the stiffener so that I'm not getting this all sticky. So I'm going to lay it all out as flat as I can. Okay, set that one aside. Then we have this little bracelet in some pastel colors for spring. It just needs a quick iron. It's actually in pretty good shape. All right. Now let's have a look at this one. So this loop doesn't want to lie right. I think we can make it work. All right. We'll set that one to cool. Now this one, I did use a glue stiffener on this one, but I do have a fabric stiffener that I think would be much better. So let's give this an iron. And we are going to pin this out. It just has some little T-pins here. I'm going to pin it out for fabric stiffener. So it's very much like blocking crochet or knitting. You just kind of want to stretch out those loops. There we go. Okay, then we take our fabric stiffener. I got this stuff at Michael's and it actually works really well when it's not clogged. I didn't wash my tip. Okay, there we go. I'll go and give that a wash in a minute. I'm just going to work it all into this. And this is why I put the plastic over it. So then we will just set that aside to dry. So as with all things, my tatting has improved with practice, I'm just going to move this out of the way. In general, I add my seed beads as I make the piece. So let's start with our little bracelet. Now what I have here are collections of my larger beads. So these would be ones I would not tat into the piece, but sew on afterwards. And then I have some of these, just a cheap set I got at a dollar store. And this is all my hardware stuff, so jump rings and clips and all that fun stuff. And then I have some more hardware stuff in here. So the first thing we want to do is figure out what we want to use for this piece. Now, I also have over here a few other beads, so let me have a look. There's just some white sparkly beads. These are like sea glass looking beads, but I don't like them for that. Oh, these ones might be nice. These are like some crackly, sparkly beads. This is my miscellaneous pile. So there's little skulls and kitty cats and who knows what else in there. And then these are little pastel pearls, which might work. Basically what I start with is I just make a selection of what I think might look good. So we have a selection of beads to choose from. So we'll put this down. Then we need some thread. I got this at Walmart. And it's just basically little spools of multicolored thread. So generally I can find a color that will work with my piece. Okay, let's start our selection. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. So we could put something different in the middle pieces. So let's start with our fun beads here. I'm just going to dump a selection in here so we can get a look at what we got. So we have little hanging butterflies. I don't think I want to use those on a bracelet, so we'll move them aside. We have these kitty cats, which are absolutely adorable, but I think that they're going to be way too big to put on there, so we'll put them aside. We have these adorable little skulls. Look at them. They're so cute. But I think, again, they're going to be a bit too big. They won't fit in that ring, and I don't think we want to hang them. We may revisit those. We have these little metallic spacer beads, which would look kind of cute in there, but they would sit upright like that. The stars are too bright. What about these flowers? Again, too big. Okay. So the only one that would really be useful in here would be these spacer beads, but for now I'm going to just pass on this one. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. And then this would be the hardware end. All right. Let's get the beads sewn on first, and then we'll do the hardware. So what I'm going to do, now that I have my layout, is I'm going to take a photo. So I remember, and then I'm going to put my beads in here. Now I'm going to put those beads onto the tatting, and I'll come back when we have some results. Maybe I'll put you on time lapse so you have something to look at. here we go. I'm getting the stand set up for the sale. I've got quite a bit of stuff here. I have 3 more pieces here that are just stiffening up. These here are little hair clips. These are actually crochet rather than tatting, but they're still, see, they're little hair clips and they're little peacock feathers. I had made the feathers a while ago. I just never got around to attaching them to hair clips. So I got that done too. So now I'm going to go and edit this video and get it uploaded. And then I'm going to keep prepping for the craft fair. Yeehaw! This is how I get to be on Supernatural. So thanks for joining me, guys. No matter what your project is, just do some work on it. Finish It Fridays is about progress, just getting there, forcing ourselves to complete these projects. So I'm happy that I got some of this done up for the craft fair on Sunday, and I have 3 more craft fairs this summer. So we'll see how sales go. I may have to do another Finish It Friday restock. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you later.